If you're new or a veteran, this is why spending all your commission up front can destroy your business. Most agents don't actually fail because they can't sell. They fail because they spend like they've made it already. Especially as a new agent, you get your first big deposit, $1,200 drops on a Monday. You're screenshotting your bank app, texting your spouse, maybe even browsing new rims for your truck. But this is the harsh truth. That money doesn't belong to you yet. It belongs to your business, and if you spend it like a paycheck, you're playing Russian roulette with your career. By the end of this video, you are going to know why treating your commission like a paycheck kills your momentum, how to build financial systems that prevent burnout, panic, and maybe even quitting, and last but not least, what top producing agents do to stay stable when others fold. If you're new here, I'm Ryan Valet, your Fexpert or Final Expense Expert, and I've made over 20 grand a month for 3+ years as an agent off of client booked appointments only. My goal now is to help as many agents as I can understand how to truly make a living selling final expense life insurance, whether you're sitting at your desk in a cubicle or dialing in your underwear at home. Okay, so the first thing is commission is not a paycheck, it's revenue. This is oftentimes where new agents go wrong. You sell a policy, you get paid, you start spending like that money is yours, but in all reality, the commission is gross revenue, not profit, not take home. It's what your business earned and what your business now has to manage. So to break that down, the most important one is a chargeback buffer. The next one is also very important, which is personal development. You should always be working on yourself. The last little bit is marketing, CRM, dialers, tech stack, typically your month-to-month expenses to keep your business running. Think about it this way. You wouldn't see a CEO at a startup cashing out every dollar of investor money to go and buy a new Rolex. So why would you, as an agent, and you are a business owner, do it with every advance? The fact is that 90% of life insurance agents fail in the first 3 years. The biggest reason? Poor financial management. You're honestly not failing at sales. You're just failing at thinking like a business owner. If you're getting free leads, remember, free leads does not equal free money. Yes, they're powerful. Yes, they remove a barrier to entry, but they're not a blank check. And don't forget that every free lead requires your time, your true effort, and follow-up game. A lot of people don't even realize that 40% of leads don't even convert until they've had 5 to 12 follow-ups. So if you're giving up after the first dial, you're not just wasting your time, you're flushing opportunity. And those opportunities are money in the bank. Always remember that free leads may be free to you, but someone paid for them, so treat them like you did pay for them. And your bank account will thank you in the end. Like I said before, this is probably the biggest problem. Chargebacks are a real wake-up call. This is what truly separates rookies from pros. How they handle chargebacks. One day your bank shows a $1,500 deposit, you celebrate. A month later, your commission only shows $750 due to a policy that lapsed. If you spent all that money already, you're probably going to be in panic mode or maybe even pissed off. Most companies don't charge back the full amount if they've made it over 3 months. But no matter what, you are still not making as much on your next policy as expected. Now you're scrambling, probably sounding desperate, having commission breath on calls, and many honestly are even ready to quit at this point. I see the most agents get so upset about chargebacks. Look, I totally get it that they are very frustrating, but if you're spending every penny you make, then you get that much more financially set back when Shirley cancels her policy for no damn reason. The fact of the matter is that you are going to experience 25 to 30% of your policies charging back within the first year. Believe me, I don't give a shit how good you are. That's not an if, it's a when. So here is the move. Start a budget. You can create a simple spreadsheet to track your clients and a budget. Know your commissions like the back of your hand. Me personally, I have a budget for each one of my businesses and personally. I track all the money that comes and goes religiously. Next thing is you can put away 20 to 30% of every commission in a reserve fund. Trust me, I totally get it. This may not be easy, and I may not agree with everything that Dave Ramsey says, but he's got a very good point. If you live like no other today, you will live like no other in the future. So with that 20 to 30%, don't touch that money. It may be hard, but when you hit that year and you have an extra 20K in your bank account because you did better than expected, you will be thanking me, I promise. Just call it your old crap fund. Cooler heads will prevail. It's the difference between surviving and spiraling. So here's the deal. If you want to make this business work long term, stop spending like an employee and start managing it like a boss. Build your reserve, budget for the lean months, track your net, not your deposit. And you have to remember that chargebacks are real. The best agents don't just sell well, they manage well. Do me a favor and drop a comment down below and tell me, have you ever been hit with a chargeback that wiped out your week? As always, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you get notified of all my videos. I'll leave you with this. Don't build a career you have to recover from. Build one that funds the life you were meant to live. See you guys in the next one.
Subscribe now to be a Fexpert. Do it.